This is Jeff from Acceleronics with another VersaFueler test video. When my customers call or text to say that they think their VersaFueler may be broken, I encourage them to send it back so that I can test it on my test bench, which is what you see here. This particular VersaFueler is from Ted. It was shipped from Milpitas, so Ted in Milpitas, this is yours. I'm not sure if this will show up on the video, but there is a little scratch on the back here, so maybe that'll help you confirm that yes, indeed, this is your VersaFueler. I just took it out of the shipping carton and hooked it up to the test bench, and we're going to see how it works. Now, the test bench has two switches on it. The one on the left allows me to select which output is connected to the oscilloscope, and the switch on the right connects one of the 8 inputs to my function generator, which is sending out a square wave that looks a lot like the signal that your ECU sends to the injector to open it and close it. In this case, the function generator is sending the control signal to the VersaFueler, which is then sending that signal to the fuel injector, which is hiding behind my monitor, but trust me, it's there, you'll hear it. So the output of the VersaFueler is shown on this oscilloscope trace, which I'm hoping you can see. I will switch the output first, and then I'll switch the input. So let's see how this guy does. Here is output number 1 and input channel 1. So that is what I expect to see. If you've watched any of my other videos, you might notice that this trace does not look the same as what I've been showing. That's because this is a voltage trace rather than a current trace. And the reason for that is the battery in my current probe died. So sorry about that. We're going to have to look at volts. This voltage peak occurs when the VersaFueler tells the injector to turn on. The voltage then drops back to near zero as the VersaFueler controls the injector current. This high voltage, full volts, is to get the injector to open quickly, and that full voltage is applied until injector current reaches 4 amps. When the injector current reaches 4 amps, which is the peak current of a peak and hold injector, the VersaFueler then throttles the voltage down until the injector current reaches 1 amp, which is the hold current for a peak and hold injector. That voltage is maintained until your computer, or in my case the function generator, tells the VersaFueler to turn off the injector. So that is the first channel. Let's look at output number 2. That's quiet with no input connected. When I switch on input number 2, then life is good. That channel works. I'm going to speed this up a little bit. There's output 3, input 3 connected. There is output 4, input 4 connected. Output 5, input 5 connected. Output 6, input 6 connected. Output 7, input 7 connected. Output 8, input 8 connected. So all 8 channels are working as they should. The waveforms look perfect. If you're wondering about looking at the output before I switch to the input, if a channel was shorted such that the short-circuited, that is, so that the injector was on all the time, we would see voltage. The voltage would not be sitting here at 0. It would be up here at the peak that you see during the opening cycle. So I look at the output without any input to make sure that the output is not shorted on. So Ted, your VersaFueler is working fine. I'm going to put it back in the shipping carton and send it to you. Thanks for watching.